The U.S. Open, formerly known as the U.S. National Championships, is chronologically the fourth and final official Grand Slam tennis tournament of the season. It is held annually between August and September, with the middle weekend coinciding with the Labor Day holiday in the United States. The tournament is one of the oldest tennis championships in the world. In fact, it is the oldest in the world, originally known as the United States National Championship, in which men's singles and doubles were first played in August 1881. It is the only Grand Slam that was not affected by the cancellation in World War I and World War II or interrupted by the COVID-19 pandemic unleashed in 2020. It is played in 5 modalities: men's and women's singles, doubles for men and women, and mixed doubles, although there are also additional tournaments for junior and senior players. Since 1978, the tournament has been held at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center, renamed in 2006, in Flushing Meadows, New York. The U.S. Open went from being a purely recreational event for high society to a tournament that distributes $16 million among more than 600 participants, including nearly $1 million for the winners of the individual tournaments. In 2022, the winner in the men's category was the Spanish Carlos Alcaraz, and in the women's category, the Polish Iga Swiatek. History: the United States Open emerged from the union of 2 independent tournaments, the men's tournament and the women's tournament. The first was held for the first time on August 31, 1881, at the Newport Casino Complex in Newport, Rhode Island. The only accepted modality then was the men's singles, and the tournament was called U.S. National Singles Championship. Only clubs that were members of the United States National Lawn Tennis Association were allowed to participate. In 1900, the United States National Men's Doubles Championship was held for the first time. Tournaments were held in the east and west of the country to determine the best couples, who were the regional winners. 6 years after the men's tournaments began, the first National Women's Singles Championship in the United States was held in Philadelphia. The National Women's Doubles Championship in 1889 and the National Mixed Doubles Championship would later be added to this tournament. The Open era began in 1968 when the 5 events were united in a new tournament called the U.S. Open and held at the West Side Tennis Club in Forest Hills, New York. Starting this year, the competitions were characterized by accepting professionals for the first time in the history of the tournament. In 1968, 96 men and 63 women participated in the event, which awarded $100,000 in prizes. In 1978, the tournament moved from Forest Hills to Flushing Meadows, where it is still contested annually today. The main court is called Arthur Ashe Stadium, in honor of Arthur Ashe, the black tennis player who won the first U.S. Open in 1968. The surface of the court used is hard, which is why the tournament is characterized by its tennis high speed. In 2006, the complex where the tournament is held was renamed USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center in honor of the multiple North American champion Billie Jean King.